Hey guys, well, I've gone and done it. Since 2008, 100 videos, over 1 million views on my channel total. I'm finally breaking down and doing a unboxing video. Oh no, what have I gone and done? Well, I think this guy's worth showing you. I'm not going to get too much into the actual functionality of the machine, other than just letting you know. I really think it's worth looking at. So at least you know what you're getting. I ordered it straight from Everlast. It's around $800. It's on their website right now as of 2018. It's a Power i-MIG 200. So we're gonna go ahead and crack the front on this guy, see what's in it. Got your little, there's your paperwork. This welder will do 220 and 110, 120. So that was literally me taking it out of a box. Wasn't that so exciting? I mean, the suspense was almost killing me, you know? So it does have a nice nice cover, protect the your dials, your settings. It's got your voltage for your MIG welding and also the stick amps. And this does have the capability of doing stick as well as MIG. So that's a good good feature. I actually have a stick welder. So if anybody's ever watched some older videos, has seen me use it. But I'm hoping this is going to take the place of both, so I don't have to have but one welder on my cart. Because the other welder I got is just an old transformer welder. It's very, very basic. This thing here has got a lot more capability and technology built into it than the welder I'm currently using. So I hope I can do better than what I've been doing. Side cover here. It's got all your nice internal workings. That's where your wire goes, spools off. That's what feeds your wire. From what I understand, it has a nice it has metal rollers here instead of a plastic, which is good. That's a good high quality feature of a nice welder. I believe that adjusts your tension on your wire, so it feeds and all that good stuff. So that's your one side there, and of course, the back is the back. Nothing really fancy about it. You got your gas inlet, your power, fusible link. The cord itself is already set up for 220. It comes that way. If you want to run it on 110, I do believe there's an adapter that comes with it. So we'll take a look at that real quick. So what do you get in the box that comes with it? You get all you need for welding. Argon flow meter. So that's your flow meter. It comes with a flow meter. That's nice to have. You don't have to go out and buy one. You put on your bottle. Now obviously you do have to go out and get a bottle for this guy. The one I bought was from one of our welding suppliers in town, and it cost me $200 for the bottle plus the gas. So yeah, that hurt my feelings a little bit. But that's a nice little brass. I mean, that's a nice looking little regulator. I mean, all brass. Heck yeah, I use that guy all day long. I like that. It's nice and hefty too. Okay, there's your 110 adapter. So all you got to do is throw that guy in the mix, and you can plug it straight into a 110. Now I believe it only lets you go up to like 125 amps or something like that if you're welding on like a 20 amp circuit. 120 volt. So I mean, you're limited as to what you can do, but that just takes care of it right there. You know, you plug this in and then you're off and running. If not, you just plug it straight into a 220. Okay, next under our little box here, we got our welding torch. From what I understand, it is a European style, or a Euro, I think they call it a Euro plug. It's not proprietary to Everlast, so they're not locking you into a box you can't get out of. So that's a nice little, I mean, for what I'm doing, man, that'll do it all day long. Okay, then there's your gas hose. Comes from your regulator over to your welder. Now, the bottle I bought was like argon and CO2, like 75% argon, 25% CO2. That's pretty self-explanatory. All right, there is your grounding cable, or your negative, for your welder. I mean, if I had my choice, I'd like it to be longer, but you know, you can always go get a longer one, or you can make you a longer one. You know, there's always a way. And then there is your stick option. So you can go straight to welding with a stick, no problem. Sweet. And looks like we got a few other bits and pieces. It ain't pretty, but it'll work. There you go. Now my point in doing this is, I mean, I'd like to buy a nice little welding cart for this welder, but this is the cart I have, and you know, that's another $100, $150 depending on the quality of the cart you buy, and I just don't want to do it. I spend enough money as it is. Ah, shoot. Split it. Darn it. Should have known that was going to happen. There we go. I took some time to get a little more familiar with the welder from the other day when I was doing initial setup and configuration, And I tweaked a few things. I finished up what I wanted to do, the platform I put under the welder. Also did some welding with it. I was real happy with how the stick function worked. It works a lot better than my old welder. A lot more control, a lot smoother welder actually. The MIG function, I mean, you know, it's a MIG welder. I mean, MIG just works. I'll kind of take you around a little bit on it now, just to kind of do a final wrap up of what I've done. Just a quick look on the inside again. You know, I did have to go get some wire for it before I could do any real actual welding with the MIG function on it. Let's cut it on real quick. So, you know, you do have your MIG. You hit it, it switches over to stick. Let's undo that. And then bam, there's your stick function. Vary your amperage there. When you're on MIG, you're actually adjusting it by the, I guess that's inches per minute, I guess. So, and then it all kind of does the amperage adjustment on its own as you're welding. I found, just for the sake of doing it, you know, about 20 volts in, about middle of the road there works pretty good on 1/8 inch steel. You know, I got all my setup down here. Like I say, I did put a little riser board in here to get it above the door, the tray on the there, so the door would open all the way up. And you know, I cut my bottle into the cart. Sets in there pretty good. Got it strapped on. Got a little block to kind of keep it straight up and nice and neat. So, and I did put I had an aluminum bracket here that came off of something else. Works real good for holding my cables. And last but not least, I also got a hook on the back for my extension cord to allow me to run my 220 to anywhere in the shop. That's about 25 feet. And yes, I know you can buy them a lot cheaper than you can make them, but I already had the majority of that to start with, so I just went ahead and put one together instead of going out and ordering a pre-made cable. But if you are going to go and make you a cable like this, don't make it, go buy it. You can get them cheaper than you can buy all this material and put it together yourself. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Maybe it'll inform you a little bit about this particular welder. If you're thinking of buying one, I think it would be a good option. So anyhow, y'all have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.